It was the only shelter south of Charleston, and now it is closed. The state cut the funding for shelters in general and decided that Pine Haven did not need funding. Raleigh County Community Action Chair Danielle Stewart shared with our Jillian Risberg how it has been a long uphill battle.
According to Raleigh County Community Action Chair Danielle Stewart, the lack of concern for the unhoused was evident as the state seriously cut funding to Pine Haven Shelter.
We spent 2 years talking with, at the time, Governor Justice, and we spent time talking with our legislators. We've talked to the city, we've talked to the county. You know, in the end, our elected politicians all said, we don't care, we're okay with homeless people on the street.
Stewart says our politicians talk a good talk, but that's all that it is.
Morrissey is all about tax cuts, and now that we have the tax cuts, these are the results of that. But as a Christian community, we pride ourselves on taking care of the homeless, yet you're not actually seeing that from the politicians.
Unbeknownst to many, Pine Haven closed at the end of May 2025, and RCCA spent from May to June finding placement for all those individuals who were there. Stewart says part of the issue is getting the documentation that they need, Social Security cards and birth certificates.
Things of that nature that take, you know, could be 2 weeks, could be 2 months to get that stuff in. Once we have that, it's a lot easier. For those that had the documents that we've been working on, we were able to get them into housing. Other individuals, I believe they went to Charleston.
Stewart's concern is what happens when the weather turns cold again.
We have a large number of people on the streets. They're going to break into abandoned buildings. The fire department, every year they have these unexplained fires in these abandoned buildings, but it's people trying to stay warm.
From Raleigh County Community Action's perspective, they will continue on with their housing programs and do what they can do.
Particular facility the state gave to the city a few years ago, and so now it'll be up to the city to decide what they want to do with it. I believe there's a clause that if the city doesn't run a shelter or doesn't use it, it goes back to the state, but I do not know that for a fact.
At Pine Haven Shelter, Jillian Risberg reporting for Newswatch.